is the founder and CEO of Dawn AI Study. And he's the one going to be teaching or taking everyone on the topic today: what is AI and the application of AI in diverse industry. Along the way, other instructors are going to join in. He's not the only instructor that will be taking this training, but for today, it's just Mr. Victor will be taking. So please type in the comment section, welcome Mr. Victor, as we start this program. Mr. Victor, welcome. We're happy to have you here.
Thank you so much, Karima. Guys, if you're pumped to be here, send your favorite emoji. I'm glad to be among bright minds. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Remy, for this opportunity as well. Awesome. So, do we kickstart, Karima?
Yes, we can go ahead.
Yeah. Awesome, guys. So, I'm glad to be here among bright minds, and I get happy whenever I see, young youths of Africa, Nigeria, Western Africa, South Africa, um, go in depth to become a better person in life, and also prepare themselves ahead for the forefront of technology. And I want to implore you to reach out to your friends, your partners, your family, your colleagues. Send this link to them. Ensure that they are on this session right now, because together we'll be demystifying what AI is and application of AI in diverse industry. So I'm gonna share my slide. Just let me know once my slide is coming up. All right, guys. Kindly let me know. Can you see my slide?
Okay, I can see your slide. I can see your screen.
Okay, good. Awesome. So today we'll be talking on the introduction to AI, artificial intelligence. And I want this session to be an interactive one in which I'll be asking, a question, and I want you to, just feel free. Tell me what you think, your best knowledge, what AI means, and what we need to do as well. So my name is Victor Ogunbiyi, CEO, father of Dawn AI Study, and I consider myself as a tech futurist, an AI advocate, and I try as much as possible to sensitize people, the world, let them understand that AI is here to stay, and how we can best utilize artificial intelligence in our various life and study. So you must be wondering how your smartphone understand your voice, or how Netflix understands what you want to watch next, or your Spotify apps, how it keeps recommending what you like listening to. So that's the power of AI at work. So in today's session, we'll be exploring what AI is, where it came from, okay, and how it is as a part of our daily life. All right. So AI is not the future of technology, guys. It is the technology of today that is shaping our future. While growing up, I was a movie fan. I love sci-fi movie. Probably that was what contributed to my growth in life, my technology, inquisitive mind. So I love watching sci-fi movie. I found myself watching Terminator, iRobot, and the likes. So I realized that, wow, this is not far-fetched. Is this possible? I started asking myself some question. How would an AI do this? How would an AI understand what the human is thinking? How is an AI going sentient on human being? So thank God for life. Thank God for where I am right now. I can tell you all right now that AI right now is not the future of technology. It is the technology that is shaping our future right now. AI is here to stay. And the best favor you can do to yourself right now is to follow this trend. Follow this trend, understand what artificial intelligence is, know how you can apply it very early at this stage of your life. And that's why we're having this session. So you might be asking yourself, what exactly is artificial intelligence? So I'm going to break this session down to, I mean, a very minimal explanation, whereas it's gonna be like ABC, you would understand what it is. So don't expect me to start saying a lot of big grammar because that is not why we are here. This is an intro session to AI. So I'll try as much as possible to ensure that I break it down to everybody's knowledge. So AI is as simple as teaching computer to think and learn like human. Don't forget artificial intelligence. So it still needs an human input. It's like we teaching computer how to think like us, how to learn on the long run. I mean, as a human being, how do we learn things? We assimilate data. You go to school, you graduate, primary school, high school, college, university, postgraduate, whatever the case may be. You are assimilating data, you are learning. So the same way as artificial intelligence. For human, it's natural intelligence, it's an IQ. All right. So but regarding to machine right now, AI is like teaching computer what to think of, how to learn like human. It's a way whereas we teach machines what to do, the tasks that they need to do. The normal thing that human being needs to do, but we are telling a machine, a computer, that you have to do this. I mean, I can look at Karima from a video call and understand, yes, this is Karima, and I mean, I know her, she knows me as well. So this is you telling an AI to recognize that, yes, this is Mr. Victor speaking. Every meeting we are facilitating right now, whether you like it or not, is at the forefront of AI, is at the power of AI right now. And AI can solve problems. We are demystifying what exactly is AI. So you must be wondering, yes, we're gonna teach AI how to think like human beings, how to reason like human beings. I mean, so what is the use case? Why are we teaching AI to do all these things? To solve complex problems, to simplify things for us, to make decision. I won't say lifelong decisions, but decisions that contribute to human factors. Okay, even they can learn experience just like you. But we are human beings, we've got different memories. You have different memory, whether it's a repressed memory or it's a memory that you cherish. You sit down, you think about this thing all over again. So also AI can be fed with different memories, data that they can go over. We call it data sets. Where you can fine-tune an artificial intelligence, a machine, to think the way you want it to think, to whatever the role it is, whatever the task you want it to do, it's gonna do it based on what you fine tune or you have trained it on. So whenever your phone suggests word while you're typing, that's AI at work as well. You might feel like it's not magic. Those things are what it has. I mean, your phone has been trained to respond to. So the next session, AI journey. There's a journey to this. It doesn't just start somewhere. I mean, there's a roadmap to this, and that's why you are in this session right now. The global world right now is filled with artificial intelligence here, this and that, machine learning here, this and that. If you don't have a roadmap, it's likely for you to get lost. So the first thing is to being aware, understanding the basic of AI, understand its potential, its implication. I do tell people, I was coaching some session last year. I told them AI is here to stay, whether you like it or not. But it becomes an alien to you when you don't know how to utilize it. So you must be aware, you must be sensitized. You must have this digital literacy of what AI is. And right now, you are in the first stage right now, which is awareness. And that's why we're having this session right now. The next thing on your journey is skill acquisition. So you need to upskill yourself, attend workshops. Maybe on the long run, I'll talk to the organizer, Mr. Remy. Maybe we'll have to facilitate online on-site physical boot camp to give people hands-on learning on workshop on AI, upskill them, attend workshop. The next thing on your roadmap, on your journey to artificial intelligence is strategy. So you need to create a clear and a robust strategy for your AI integration. Have a strategy. What do you want to do? How do you want to carry out your artificial intelligence? What are the potentials, the use case, the utility that you want to use AI for? The next thing is the implementation. You now have to start to implement AI in specific area of operations. I mean, across diverse verticals. Whether you are a teenager, a youth, a K-12 learner, you can implement artificial intelligence in your classroom, your career-wise, in manufacture, whatever the case may be. You start seeing how it can be implemented in several industry, diverse industry. The next thing on your roadmap is evaluation. So you need to evaluate the performance of the artificial intelligence. So these things are journey. It doesn't just start. It's not rocket science. It doesn't start, in one day. It's your journey. So once you are conscious of this journey, from awareness to skill acquisition to strategy to implementation to evaluation, you can fully integrate this AI into every other of business needs. That's when you become high in demand. You become an off talent. Industry parastatal stakeholders will want to hire you to work for them. You can even start a business on your own, have a startup of your own, integrate AI because already you are conscious of this journey. So the next thing is continual improvement. As I am right now, even being a tech futurist, I still undergo courses. Even right now, I'm on like an MBA course on AI right now. So you need to continue you need to improve yourself continually. You need to see how you can explore other intersections of AI, machine learning, deep learning, artificial general intelligence, super intelligence. There are different dimensions of it. So these are continual improvement, and you don't have to be everywhere. Just find your niche, narrow down to your niche. Understand, okay, if you want to stay in an industry, stick to that industry, whether it's an edtech industry or fintech. See how AI plays in that industry, intersection of the AI in that industry. Monitor the trends. Look at what is going on right now on LinkedIn. Follow people that are in tune with what you want to use, how you want to implement AI. Have a mentor. It's not just for you to attend boot camps like this or enroll on different online courses. No, have a mentor that can, shape your journey and ensure that you are right on track. Now, a brief history of AI. Just to know if you are following me, guys, kindly send a thumb ups, your favorite emoji if you're following me. I need to be sure. Are we together? Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. So it's a brief history of AI. 1950s, guys. Dated back to 1950. I'm very sure. I don't know, but I wasn't born back then. AI was born when scientists started wondering, can machine think? So there are a group of scientists. These guys they came together. They were like, okay, can machine think? From 1960s to 70s, they started using AI to play games like chess. The chess game you see, most of us play chess game on our phone, we solve math problem and the likes, different applications. All right, this thing dated from 1960s to 70s. It didn't start now. We've got amazing scientists that started this. And from 1980s to 90s, in the 90s, AI began to learn from data. We have something like data. AI began to become smarter and more useful, more relevant to the human factor, human society. And now we're here right now. AI is everywhere, from your phone to self-driving cars. I was watching a movie over the night, I think 57 seconds or so. So the prime minister, the secretary to the prime minister was taking the daughter of the prime minister home, and all of a sudden, the car was hijacked because it was a self-driving car. Don't worry, we're still going to get there to ethical aspect of AI and how the bias part of AI, how to keep data safe. So what I'm trying to say is AI is everywhere right now, in every intersection, in every industry, whether you like it or not. You'll be very shocked that market sellers, niching down the SMEs, market woman, all those people in the market. A time will come where, I mean, whether they like it or not, they're already utilizing AI, IoT, the POS machine. How does it knows that? I mean, this is a card. It creates the card. It deploys the money. It authenticates the user of the card and automate the payment. Those are AI, whether they like it or not. It is everywhere. You just have to understand this. So the value proposition right now, it's wrapped about operational efficiency, improved customer experience, enhanced decision making. So you must be wondering, okay, yeah, Mr. Victor, this is sounding really interesting. How do I intersect AI into every various part of my life right now? So we talk of operational efficiency. How does AI can be integrated in operations of industry operations and the likes? So we talk of process automation. With AI right now, we can automate different processes that takes processes that are supposed to take maybe a week, 2 weeks. With generative AI, maximum 3 hours. My team, we had to collect the data that, I mean, maybe data back to 3 years ago. It takes us weeks. We need to hire people for those data. But right now, with Gen AI and data analysts, we can collate those AI on the go. We can streamline our operation, and this helps us to improve our decisions, our operations, our workflow in the company. So we see AI in intersection of customer experience. If you are running a business right now and you are not utilizing AI, you're just behind. You are behind. That's just it. Because your competitor out there, they'll be utilizing AI to improve their customer experience satisfaction. If I'm a customer and I want to lodge a complaint, I want to open a ticket, and my complaint is being answered to I mean ASAP on the go, I would give that brand a 5 star rather than a brand whereas I lodge my complaint and after 2 hours, 3 hours, no favorable response. So we see AI in diverse intersection of industry. Now, AI doesn't replace our creativity. No. In fact, AI needs creative people to function better. It needs you and I on this call. That's just the truth. AI needs you and I on this call to function better. Our creativity empowers artificial intelligence. AI does not replace it. It doesn't make you a dimwit. No matter how the awesome tool out there, ChatGPT, AI, PRM, even our own local tool we built right now for education called ADA, Artificial Intelligence Done Assistance. If you're not creative, you can't make use of it. So AI does not replace our creativity. It depends on how you're prompting it, how creative you are, how innovative you are. It brings out the best and also helps you to streamline the process of work. Different type of AI, guys. So number one, we talk of narrow AI, general AI, super intelligent AI. Now these guys right here, they are bigger than this. They are bigger than this. But then we have to start from somewhere. For narrow AI, we're talking of AI that does one specific task very well. It is narrowed to one task. It asks just one thing. Example as Spotify. You know the way Spotify will recommend you song. Spotify will not ask you to sleep or ask you to will not give you an alarm to wake up. No, it is narrowed to one task. That the main duty is for you to recommend the songs. It is personalized to how kind of songs you listen to, the genre you listen to. If I listen to, I listen to probably a gospel song, a gospel genre. Spotify will not recommend to me maybe an Afro pop or blues or country music, whatever the case may be. No, because that's not my preference. That's not what I want. So this kind of AI implementation are called narrow AI. Now, when we talk about general AI, these are AI that understands and they learn on the go. They apply this knowledge in different areas. It's just like human being. All right. So general AI right now is still in development. Okay. In fact, right now I have a friend in Mexico, the founder of Jada AI, is building one of the best artificial general intelligence AI right now. And trust me, guys, once this is done, this is another advantage to human capacity. It's gonna revamp the way we do things, the way we apply AI to every intersection of our life. The third set of AI are super intelligent AI. AI that is smarter than the best human brains. You might be wanting that, hey, where is this taking us to? If you are a movie fan like me, probably you've watched a movie called Atlas. All right, Atlas is a movie whereas, you know, uh, they integrate the use of neural link to connect. When you are connecting your what you're thinking, your consciousness, a bit of your brain to artificial intelligence, to robots. So the AI knows about you, it knows what you are thinking, it knows your next point of strategy, it knows whether it knows whether your lifespan, that is neural link. So I mean we're gonna get to a stage whereas we will get there obviously. That is super intelligent AI. Key concept in AI. So you must be wondering what are the key concepts you should look out for at your early journey in AI. Number one is machine learning. Machine learning. So I mean, it's just wrapped around teaching computer how to learn from data. Okay, the name spells it itself. Machine learning. You are teaching the computer and fine tuning it with data. For example, it's when you know how you have different email lists and the emails that you don't even sign up for, siphoning email come to your email. But there are ways, there are software that you can integrate to your email right now that it will filter those spam message. It will block them. It will serve like a kind of a firewall against them. They won't even enter into your email. Those are machine learning. The next one is deep learning, and this is the kind of machine learning used to structure what I talked about neural network. So the same way you open your phone, your iPhone, it scans your face, it unlocks your phone. Those are deep learnings. Those are deep learning. Next one is neural network. So neural network example is how you have self-driving cars, okay, that can detect a pedestrian on the road. It stops by itself. All right, so it's connected to the human brain networks of neurons, so it can detect if there's an obstacle or there's something ahead. So it detects it, and it takes some action by itself without human intervention. So these are key concepts in AI you should watch out for in your journey into artificial intelligence. Now we're supposed to have a breakout room, but I mean, on the long run, let's just talk about it right here. I mean, how do you see AI in your everyday life, your intersection, AI in your smartphone? How think of it, think about it. How does your phone understand what you're saying? How does it recognize your face? Those that live in a smart home, I mean, from smart light to Alexa or Siri taking over your home, making your home smarter. It knows when right from your bedroom, you can just with voice recognition switch on your light, maybe on the heater, whatever the case may be. So these are different intersection of AI in our everyday life. So going back home, think of how you want to go into AI, how it's gonna make your life easier, and what you need to do to get this knowledge of artificial intelligence. The wrap up of our introduction to AI is that AI is about making machines smart, but you have to be smart to do that. You have to be smart to do that. The people that created AI, the scientists, they were not dim with. They thought of it that the main focus was to ensure that AI simplifies human lifestyle. Okay, so and another thing we should look out for is that different type of AI, like I said, from narrow to super intelligence. Key concepts: machine learning, deep learning, neural network, and we need to take it right now that AI is a big part of our daily lives. My charge with you as we move to the next session is that let us lead with curiosity. Be curious, innovate with purpose. Don't just do things because your friend is doing it. Don't build a business because someone is doing it. Find a problem, all right? Fill the gap, and let it make sure there's a gap that is meant to be filled. Build what people want, and together we can shape a future we are really proud to be part of. Let us lead with curiosity, innovate with purpose, shape a future we are proud to be part of. My name is Victor, like I said. So that is our introduction to AI. Before we need to the next topic, I would love to take your questions, and your comments, your feedbacks on this first session. Thank you.
Hi everyone. You can use the three reaction by your left hand side, sorry, by your right hand side to raise your hands, or if you would like to talk, you can also signify in the comment section so we can transition into the second phase very quickly. We'd like to hear from you, your questions, your suggestion, or your feedback. All right, Fade Mary, you can unmute and talk.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Good
Thank you so
evening.
much,
Good evening,
Mr.
baby.
Victor, for this session. Okay, when you were talking, you talked about something, and I've always heard it too. People would say, "Oh, AI is coming to take our jobs. AI is coming to do what humans are doing in the next 5, 10 years. Everything will be AI. People will not have jobs to do." So, what do you have to say about this? Although I don't believe that AI is coming to take my own job, but sir, what do you have to say about this?
All right, awesome. Thanks for that question. So that's a natural um, fallacy that's spread about, when there's a new technology, people start saying things and all. So AI is not here to take anybody's job, okay? But people that can't make use of AI will be replaced by those that can make use of AI. All right, so it is not here to take anybody's job, not my job, not your job. So for those that can't make use of AI, they will be replaced by those that make use of AI. That's just a simple answer to your question, to be honest. So that's why you should count yourself amazing right now that you are leveraging on this leadership academy and also at the forefront of technology. The future is bright, guys. All right, awesome. Do we still have any other questions so that we can move to the next? You are welcome, baby. Okay. Uh, in the absence of other questions, let's move to the next session. And this session right here, it's very, very amazing, guys. So we want to see how we can apply AI in diverse industry. And the industry we are looking towards right now, number one industry is healthcare. And I'm very particular about healthcare industry, because health is wealth. We are in sound health and sound mind. That's why we are in this session right here. If not, we won't be here right now. A lot of people that have died. I mean, a couple of people, or some of us who lost loved ones based on the fact that, there was a lack in the healthcare sector. Some people, they lost their folks to maybe they couldn't detect cancer as soon as possible, or use different reasons out there. But the truth is that AI is here to change the future of medicine. So in this session, we'll be exploring AI for diagnostics and treatment, niche down to predictive analytics in patient care, and AI in medical research and drug discovery. So, what is AI in healthcare? How does it help and revamp the healthcare system? So AI helps doctor to find and understand disease faster. Right now, I spoke about some subsect of AI. I talked about narrow AI, general AI, super intelligent AI. You see those set of AI, especially the narrow AI, machine learning. Right now, we've seen different instances whereas a lot of people they'll be able to prevent cancer or even detect it as soon as possible. And don't forget something, guys. AI works around intersection. AI expands to wearables, Internet of Things. Most of us will make use of smartwatches. These smartwatches, in them, they've been built in biomarkers that takes different sensors of how your body operates or responds during your daily activity, your daily routine, whether you're sweating more, whether your temperature is increasing, whether you've been exposed to where there's an epidemiology. So different things. Most of these tools helps the healthcare sector to ensure that we can prevent disease faster. The number one widespread of disease right now that is killing people, dated back from centuries, is malaria. But right now, I'm leading a team whereas we are leveraging on geospatial tool and satellite imagery coupled up with artificial intelligence to better detect a local hotspot of malaria. And this will help us to ensure that we can have a good interoperability to ensure that if there's an outbreak of malaria in a place, we can be able to detect it immediately before it spreads to a much more geographical area. So most of these things are done with the use of AI. It can help us to analyze X-ray, to detect broken bone. I was checking something on LinkedIn, and I don't know this healthcare company. They had a wearable AI, whereas it's like a band, right? So once you put the band on your hand, it can have a kind of a what's it called, a view of of the bone inside your hands, your limbs, whatever the case may be, so they can view it on their medical facility immediately. These are the use case of AI. AI for treatment. AI suggests the best treatment. If there's no guesswork anymore, we don't have to keep losing our precious people anymore, whether this will work or not. No, AI can personalize treatment plans for cancer patients and the likes. So, predictive analytic in patient care. What is predictive analysis? So, we can use AI to predict health issues before they happen. There are different people that are likely to that they are prone to diabetes. Probably there's a pattern in probably in their lifestyle, medical history, or family history. This set of people can we can help them to predict whether they will have diabetes or not by the making use of AI. Because like I said, AI has been fine-tuned and trained with this health data. So it can better much attend to the patient's life based on the fact that he or she will be able to make use of AI to predict whether there will be an health crisis or not. So we've seen different intersection of AI in the healthcare industry as well, benefit in patient care. So doctors can treat problem before they get serious, making use of AI. There are different. Remember I told you that AI is not just a software; it is extended into IO things, into sorry. Can you mute yourself? All right, thank you. So it is extended into IoT, into hardware as well. So there'll be better outcomes, patient gets more healthier, quicker, and more personalized care. AI in medical research and drug discovery. So what does AI help us to do in research? R&D, research and development. So we can leverage on generative AI and even hardwares, IoT, to speed up the process of finding new treatment and new cures. Whether you like it or not, as long as we are on Earth, there will still be new disease. Because the different things are contributing to it. Climate factor, different a lot of factors are contributing to it. So how best do we detect this disease before it spread, or how do we prevent them, or how do we find new treatment and cures? By doing research, leveraging on AI. So we can use AI to analyze millions of research paper. So it simplifies that work approach. We don't have to gather 1,000 doctors into a room. We can find a pattern by using AI and data. We find a pattern, the right pattern, and we can use it to solve a problem as soon as possible. If you put 1,000 doctors, they might not find that pattern at the right time. But leveraging on Gen AI, we can just find this pattern and ensure that we can attack and create the solution to that health problem. So for drug discovery, right now, AI identify promising new drug faster than traditional method. Different people will say, take this one, take a Lipton leaf, take this leaf, join together, use it and do concussion, drink, you get better. Gone are those days. Everything is changing. In fact, even AI will help you to identify much more traditional method that you can use for treatment than just you going out into the bush yourself. We are not in the bush era anymore. The world has changed. If you can understand these factors, you will go far in life ASAP. So, like, take for example, look at when COVID struck the world. Well, the NCDC, they leverage on AI to develop those vaccines. They treat different COVID, and we had a lot of record was being treated in time. It simplified that healthcare efforts. We've seen different nations when they're about to sanitize maybe the environment. They deploy drone. How do a drone know where to go to? This is a self-driving drone, autopilot that can go different and eye up the horizon. These are AI. This is AI at work, leveraging on satellite image, geospatial tools. So we should talk about ethical consideration in AI development. Why is it important to think about ethics when creating AI? Discuss potential risks, bias in AI decisions. Most of this breakout room section would go over it probably once we have, because it's much more discussed in the physical breakout room section. But just for you to be aware of it, you must understand the potential risk, like bias in AI, because AI also, can be 100% perfect. There will always be bias in it. So we're talking about health. There's a founder that did, I've forgotten her name right now, that she collected money from investors, and she said she was gonna design a tool or a product that with a drop of a blood, she can detect any disease, she can trace anybody to their family origin, she can prevent disease. But along the line, I don't know, maybe they didn't fine tune the AI, or she didn't have accurate data, or she was just overreached in a world of innovation. The AI was not detecting what it's supposed to detect. So we must consider different risks and bias. Before we intersect AI into the healthcare ecosystem, we must be sure, we must balance it, both the innovation and the ethics. We must make sure everybody is safe and fair while using most of this AI too. So I'll wrap up this discussion right now, and I'll go over a case study of how AI can be intersected into the healthcare sector. So, like I said, AI is transforming healthcare, improving how to diagnose sickness or disease, how to treat people ASAP. AI would ensure that there's a seamless mode of operation for doctors and healthcare practitioners. So AI speed up drug discovery, making new treatment available faster. There are a lot of people that are not supposed to be in hospital right now. If we do more research, more R&D, much more, those that want to go into the healthcare sector on this call right now, see how you can leverage your generative AI, collect data, use social listening, manage most of these data, and see how you can uh, fast leverage on these data to ensure that you can provide more solutions to a lot of problems in the healthcare sector. So AI is a powerful tool in healthcare, but we must use it wisely because this is about human lives. I mean, you don't want to treat a patient with cancer and AI is diagnosing diabetes. You must be sure of the tool you are using. Make sure it is vetted and trusted whenever it comes to healthcare. You must use it wisely. So I'll share my screen right now on a case study of how AI is used in healthcare sector. So this is a product, an healthcare product called Maligard. And Maligard, our mission is to protect life and prevent malaria. So I'll walk you through a live and practical explanation on how AI is used in digital health right now. So Maligard mission is to eliminate malaria in developing countries, and we want to leverage AI technology, comprehensive surveillance. When I talk about surveillance, I mentioned satellite image. Satellite image is like, think of a what's this tool called? A horoscope, all right, or a mirror, or whatever the case may be, your magic mirror on the wall, whatever the case may be. The big guy, the big camera up there is watching over everybody all over the world. So those are satellite image. They are in the space right now. Those are tools that can be leveraged upon to detect an outspread of of probably a disease, to best prepare the healthcare facility or ensure that this disease or these epidemics do not spread as soon as possible. So the vision is to see a malaria-free world where every individual, regardless of the location, is protected from malaria. So Malayguard is utilizing AI to analyze satellite image. Even when we have the satellite image, we have topographic maps. The same way you can slot in different locations in your Google Map, and Google Map recommends, give you the street address, shows you the street, have this different environmental data, what is happening currently right there. The same way healthcare facilities like Malayguard will leverage on these tools to identify whether there's a breeding spot of malaria. So these data are used to optimize malaria elimination for each location. And I talked about interoperability at that moment. I said AI needs people to work. AI needs a system to work. So what an healthcare platform like Maliga can do is to have field workers. Remember, the case study is to prevent malaria and protect life. So there will be an intersection of human being right here, field workers. So we're gonna deploy field workers to this location that has been detected. So they'll be able to track the progress, monitor water body sampling and the likes. And I talked about IoT, Internet of Things. AI is extended beyond software, hardware, wearable devices. So this is called Maliban. It's like a smart watch, eco-friendly, that repels mosquito with AI optimized sonic waves. We see different smart tools to repel mosquito. Some comes like maybe like a bulb or whatever the case may be, or a distiller. Those are smart tools. So how can we use digital interoperability to enhance disease surveillance in the healthcare world? So remember I talked about having field workers. Okay, so these field workers, they will receive different notification on a mobile app, and the AI can be used to detect malaria hotspots. So when the field workers goes probably to a location to sensitize a location to see, okay, there's a malaria outbreak right here, they can receive notification. Why? Because already malaria is already plugged in into satellite image, geospatial tools, and leverage your generative AI to be able to prevent and detect malaria hotspot early. And the field worker, how does this implementation of AI helps us to prevent malaria? They'll be able to follow the recommendation on the application. The AI can recommend different strategy to manage the situation. Maybe like place mosquito traps, do water sampling, and check the breeding point of this blood sucking agent. And with the applications, this data can be imputed in it. So AI will still help us to track the progress and to ensure that yes, location A has been solved, free of malaria. Location B, right now, there are some countries right now that are free of mosquitoes, free of malaria, right now as I speak. We talk about China. China right now, those guys they are a lot of aeons of years ahead. They have leverage on most of these tools right now. So that's when you talk about different epidemics in China, malaria might come maybe top 100. Nobody come up and say they have malaria or this and that, unless they've been exposed to a particular location where there's a breeding point of mosquitoes. But they try as much as possible to ensure that they have accurate data, they collect this data and ensure that they can prevent malaria. We can also replicate that as an African student, as an African leader. Next thing is community member. I talk about Mali band. Community members are family, our friends, you and I. We can put on a Mali band, a smart witch watch that can protect us against mosquito bites. I talk about it being eco-friendly. It repels sonic waves and it repels malaria, mosquitoes. So even when you are asleep, it's connecting different data on you. Your temperature, probably if there's an hike in your temperature, or it collects your your sweat, whatever the case may be. And once it collects this data, don't forget that it's connected to the mobile application. It sends this data to the mobile application. So healthcare providers can easily detect that, okay, family A, you are okay, family B, you were supposed to have an outbreak of mosquito, but because you are wearing this Mali band, you were able to repel the mosquito, this and that. So it helps us to facilitate and streamline healthcare provisions to community members. The next things are healthcare providers. How would they utilize AI-powered system to combat malaria in developing countries in Africa? For those that want to go into healthcare, listen carefully. So with a product like Malibad, you'll be able to access patient data. I talk about interoperability, is connection, a free seamless way whereas two systems or three or more can share data. Most healthcare systems before, they were building in silos. They were doing only now. It's only me that would grow this market. They were monopolizing it. But we can't better the economy that way. We can't change Nigeria. We can't change Africa in that way. So we must bid for interoperability, connecting healthcare providers to product like Maliban, to field workers, to the different. So once we are able to connect together, we can share data and furthermore prevent malaria. So healthcare providers, company, hospitals, clinics, labs. You don't need to go and do a blood work to know whether you have malaria or not. No, because it's already connected. There's a system. So you just get a notification. Okay, visit so hospital, collect your malaria drug, or they can deploy it to your house. So hospitals will be able to provide targeted treatment. Nothing like, doctor, I think I have one fever in the evening, in the morning. No, it will be accurate. It will be precise. Making use of AI, will be able to make informed decision and monitor this treatment outcome. So I'll just explain this digital health interoperability flow by leveraging on AI, and I'll take your questions. First of all, data collection. So those that want to go into the healthcare ecosystem, you must understand that data is key. Maybe you want to be a field worker, you collect data on mosquito activities. water bodies, you upload it to a mobile app from a product like Maligard. Okay, Maligard analyzes data. It can detect other hotspots. Don't forget that already Maligard is leveraging on satellite image to to deploy and notify you that go to so place. It's possible that there is a breeding point of mosquitoes there. There will be feedback loop. There'll be continuous before feedback loop. There'll be great time updates, intervention of implementation, feedback loop. There will be continuous data that we can use to fine tune the AI for more accuracy and effectiveness. User engagement. The community members, family will engage with the app for protection, more education about how to prevent malaria and other even healthcare access. And healthcare providers will be able to monitor patient outcomes with ongoing data. No need to go to different fast finding one paper up and down. No, everything is in one system. So I am trusting on those on this call that want to go into the healthcare sector with the knowledge today. I believe that you can best utilize AI for digital health interoperability and ensure that nobody is building a silo anymore. We can build a solution, custom made and fine tuned to solve a problem, niche down to different core problems in Africa and Nigeria, like malaria, tuberculosis, cancer, diabetes, stroke. I've seen amazing guys build exoskeleton tools to help those that are maybe stroke survivors to improve their nerve flow and help them to recover as soon as possible. So I believe and I'm trusting on God that you'll take um the wisdom, the teachings from today's class, and you utilize it. Don't forget that there is a roadmap to this. Find your niche. You want to go into healthcare sector, do your study about AI, start have a mentor, and on the long run, you'll be there. You'll be one of the top leaders. So I'll take any question, and let me have your question. Thank you.
Okay, so the floor is open for questions. We can all ask Mr. Victor a question. I'm sure you've learned one or two things from what he has said, and myself, I had learned as well. So you can ask your question or any concern.
Let's ask our question, guys. If you have any question, so that we can go over it and I can explain further to you. There was a case study of someone asking me how we can best detect malaria breeding hotspots, and I give them a practical explanation. I said the same way you want to go out on a picnic, okay? You want to go out on a picnic, maybe with your friend, and you just want to have a nice time under the earth, whatever the case may be, and the weather is hot. Where would you like to go to? I'm very sure you want to go to a cool place, maybe besides swimming pool or a beach. What if you could detect whether there's a breeding point of mosquito right now before you go there? And that is how you can intersect AI into your daily life, into your health life. Don't forget, health is wealth. The more we are able to capture all this knowledge, the better it is to revamping the health sector in Africa. So since we have no question, I give the room back to you, Karima. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Mr. Remy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. This was an awesome question. And like I said in the group chat when I told the students, I said, I don't know the kind of story or how I'm going to just tell those that missed this section because this is an awesome section. Yeah, thank you, Jester. Or Gista is already saying thank you. He enjoyed the section, and I'm sure it's the same for every participant here. They will go over and they are going to digest it, and we can't wait for the next section next week, Saturday. Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. We're glad to have you. In the absence of no question, we're just
All
going
right,
to.
thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Sorry, before you
Uh,
go, can't you see the question there? Karima, have you not seen the question from Janet? Janet is,
okay,
Janet
Jin.
is asking if the Malagard app is already in use. Haven't you seen that?
Okay, Janet Udo. Yes. Right now the Malaga app is, I would say, 80% done. 80% done, and it, I mean, give or take 3 months tops, it should be ready and live to use. So once it's ready, I'll definitely be in touch with Mr. Remy and they can share to those interested in the healthcare sector. And I mean, so I'll let you know, obviously. Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, that was a good question, Janet. I'm sure we all want that kind of innovation. Of course, we are battling with malaria, so we definitely want an innovation that can help reduce the flu because even the money we use to cure malaria every month in an household. So that's a good innovation, and it will get back to us when it is ready, and it will be shared to the information will be shared to everyone as well. Thank you for coming to this section. Do we still have, let me go through the comment section if we still have any question. Okay, there is no question so far, so we'll come to the end of today's section and I'll see you all next week Saturday for the second section regarding AI and its application. Mr. Remy, do you have anything to say before we close?
I just want to thank our partners at Dawn AI, Mr. Victor and his team. This is amazing. I like the stage that you have just set for this important training. So we appreciate you, Mr. Victor, and look forward to having more of these eye-opening sessions in the future. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for listening me and having me as well. Thank you.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everyone.